Hi, I'm Greg from RVHaulers. We've finished another custom RVHauler build. This Volvo Model 630 is named RODEO. And I want to show you the bed that we've designed for Sabrina and Justin in New Mexico. The purpose of this video is to let Sabrina and Justin check out their rig before they come. They're going to come and pick it up themselves. So it's a pre-delivery inspection video. So I'm going to give you a bit of an overall view here. Their 630 has been singled approximately mid, so that rear axle is in between where the two rear axles used to be, and we left just enough space to fit a 5-foot storage box in there. And the other goal was to make this rig as short as possible. We needed that 5-foot box. We needed enough room to put hay up on that bed, leaning against that aluminum polished checker plate headache rack. But we also, you'll see, we wanted to make this tail as short as we could. So we singled the truck. We've done a number of small repairs on the truck as we went through it. Now Justin found this Volvo candidate truck himself in Texas and brought it to us. And we found an oil leak on the engine that we repaired. The oil pressure sending unit was leaking. We replaced that. We also found an air leak on the leveling valve on this axle, so we replaced that as well. Some of the other small repairs we've done is certainly did a lot of work on the drive shafts themselves, rebuilding those. The rear tires did need to be balanced. We were going to try to balance for Justin just the steers, but we really found a little bit of vibration back here while we drove, so we've done the rear or traction tires as well. Let me show you what the rear of the bed looks like. Now, one of our mandates on some of these heights was that Justin wanted to have the trailer ball exactly 36 inches above ground. What I'll do, I'll grab that tape measure on the bed. I'll just prove to you some heights here, but from the ground level to that bottom edge, now what I've marked is this 5/8 steel plate onto which the trailer ball is attached. You'll see it's just, there's a bit of a lip here. Excuse me. So from the top edge of this steel plate to the ground is 32 inches. This is in chalk, don't worry, it'll all come off. And the trailer ball is exactly 4 inches high. Let me just show you how it's set up. Alright, so I've dug down in the snow a little bit here. And when we come up to, there's my 32 inches. And then you add to that, they're 32, you add the 4-inch trailer ball, you've got our 36 inches of height. Another measurement we had to be very careful of is that from that rear wall to the center of the trailer ball was supposed to be 10 inches. And this opening from the inside to the inside was to be greater than 24 inches. And we ended up getting just shy of 24.5 inches. So we wanted it greater than 24. We achieved that goal. Also, Justin wanted to make sure that we had, this trailer ball is rated to 30,000 pounds. And if you look, our D-rings that we've installed are just over 15,000 pounds a piece. So they got the weight capacity. There's a view of what the rear of the bed looks like. We also wanted to have those mud flaps really close to the ground. Now I'm in a little bit of a hole. Just a bit of a divot there with the tires. So you'll see Justin wanted to have those just clearing the ground a little bit, and we do. So that headache rack is polished aluminum checker plate. Looks nice and sharp. And the entire bed has been coated with box liner material. So this is like a rubberized, thick, heavy, tough stuff. And these railings are what Justin is going to use to ratchet strap or tie down the hay bales up here. Next I want to show you these toolboxes. So if you look up at the front, the toolboxes extend about 1.5 inches beyond the outside of the door. So there's our 5-foot mark. I'll show you what these look like inside. So we sandblasted the entire underside of the bed as well as the inside of these boxes. And really, this is such a wide door, it has to have 2 latches because of the flex. So we've got, see, I showed you these boxes, they extend just a little bit behind the door. You have to have room for this bulb seal. So they're 5 foot inside, so that Justin and Sabrina can put their posts in there that they wanted to carry. And lubricated all of the locks. Also, I'll show you that these locks are adjustable. Now what happens over time with our door design is our doors over time, this is a bulb seal. You can see this, the door edge will push into this bulb seal. And over time, especially in the heat of New Mexico, we're going to get a little bit of a groove from the edge of the door pushing into that bulb seal. So we use latches that are adjustable. I've already adjusted these, but what you do is you loosen this nut and bring this part of the mechanism closer to the door. You push it this way a little bit, and the way our doors work is you need to push with your hip, and if this turns really, really easy, you know that door is not pushing into the bulb seal. There has to be some pressure on it when you turn that handle. And that way you know you've got the door pushing into the bulb seal and creating a moisture barrier. And they'll have to be adjusted over time. Let me try to show you how this works. So with the handle loose, that's what it looks like, but I got to push it in. It's hard to see on the camera. It actually pushed in to the door opening a little bit. Okay, too much detail. Sorry about that. Let's go around the other side. I do have, remember I told you I got some water droplets from pressure washing everything, and that's actually frozen water. But there's a view of the passenger side. And if you look at the clearance between the exhaust and this headache rack, we have approximately 4 inches from the exhaust pipe to the front edge of this aluminum for heat dissipation. But this is a really nice Volvo 630 that Justin found. Pretty happy with the way that it turned out looks wise. It looks nice and aggressive. You know, because we don't have the lower fairings on the 630, it would look, we tried to go with something that was a little complementary visually. So hopefully Justin and Sabrina get lots of good miles out of this RV hauler, lots of safe travels. I'd like to show you 3 other things that we've done to Justin and Sabrina's Volvo to really change it from commercial duty to the RV or horse pulling duty that they're going to need. On the dash, we've installed the direct link brake controller. So when the key is turned on, what this does is it creates a connection, there we go, with the truck, and when you press on the brake, the little graph, this provides electric power to the brakes on the trailer. The other thing that we've done, Justin wanted a nice set of floor mats, so we installed the form-fitting minimizer floor mats in here. And okay, this truck came from New Mexico into some cool temperatures, so we were careful to make sure we put some good anti-gel into the fuel for Justin for his trip home. But this is the jackalope controller. So what this does is it converts the incoming commercial trailer wiring into RV wiring. There's a lighting difference between commercial and RV, and what this device does is does the conversion for us. We've also brought in the backup wire into the jackalope as well. So all of our outgoing wires to our RV are controlled by this device. I'm Greg from RVHaulers, and I have a request. I have a favor of you. If you enjoy what we build and our videos, please give us a thumbs up here on YouTube. Further, if you have any questions about what we build, I put a link to our website here on the screen, so you can click on the round circle, which is the subscribe button. You'll get a heads up about new videos. As well, I'll put a couple other videos about this build here on the screen that you can click on if you'd like to learn more about our RV haulers. I'm Greg from RV Haulers. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thank you.